What's good, everybody? Welcome back to All Things Ash. Today, we're going to do a pick a card reading. Before I get started, I just want to notate that I recorded this yesterday for today and it did not upload properly. First of all, it got interrupted 3 times, and then I finished it and was able to stitch the videos together. And then after uploading it, I went ahead and cleared out some space, and then next thing I know, it was gone and I didn't even touch it. So I guess Spirit is saying, clear some space out and don't be surprised if things disappear after you receive a message. I just wanted to share that because somebody needs to hear that. So today, we're going to start off with, we have 3 different piles. I just want to note that I don't know what these cards are. I'm just as surprised as you are. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know which one you picked. I'm very curious to see, which ones you guys resonated with, and I will leave the timestamps below. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, that will be in the description box below. And we're going to get started. So, group number 1 is going to be citrine. Let's see if you can get that color. You see how deep that color is? All right. Group number 2, rose quartz. Let's see. There you go. This one is kind of faint in color, but it is pink. Okay. And group number 3 is going to be amethyst. So, take a moment to see which one resonates with you. Okay, group number 1. If you chose the citrine, this is going to be your reading. Group number 1, we're going to do love last. Group number 1, the 2 cards that you have are Justice and 2 of Pentacles. But Justice is reversed. Okay, so off bat, something has happened here where there's obviously been an injustice of sorts, right? Because the opposite of justice is injustice, and with this being reversed, you want to go directly to the opposite. However, it's more than just a simple math equation in that way. It's more so in that the injustice can be within yourself. Okay, it can be within yourself. It can be within your circle around you, your partner, your friends, your family. It can be anybody, but something is off. And the injustice doesn't necessarily need to be that somebody did something. It could just be that something is off. Something is imbalanced, okay? The scales of justice. These scales are upside down. Something is just not, it's not right, okay? The 2 pillars right here, like you've got, it's balance. You need 2 to balance, right? However, Spirit is saying that that's going to change because 2 of Pentacles upright is actually indeed about balance. So if this were in reverse, I'd say things were supremely imbalanced and you had some things to worry about. But the fact that the 2 of Pentacles follows the injustice in reverse shows that things are going to start to turn themselves around and even out for you, okay? So just something to keep in mind. You definitely want to stay grounded. You definitely want to keep your eyes peeled on the things that are around you. The things that you allow into your own world, and things that you may have self-sabotaged on. Certain situations or circumstance, you may be self-sabotaging and not realizing it, but and maybe somebody else is sabotaging it. Whatever the imbalance is, whether it's career-wise, friendship-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise, however this resonates for you, just know that it's going to turn back around, okay? We're going to see what the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck has for you, and you have celestial alignment. Okay? Inkosasana, I think that's how you pronounce it. Celestial alignment. So that's good because things are finally starting to come into balance, right? things are finally starting to come into alignment. So after a period of things just not being right, things are coming into alignment. Finally, you're catching your balance. Things are falling into place exactly as they need to be. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and see the advice from the deck itself. Temple, Goddess of Celestial Alignment, Zulu, South Africa, Temple of High Priestesses, Element Water. Inkosasana is the healer of healers and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as a heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take you from what they didn't give you. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of God, goddess. I am always being guided in the right direction. Okay. Spirit, can I just get one clarifying card? Oh, Page of Wands. Yeah, something is being ignited here. Oh, look what fell out. It's the Four of Wands. Okay, this is hella good because for you to go from your clarifying card is a Page of Wands, that means a new passion is being ignited, right? It can seem premature, a little youthful, but just know that this is a good sign. And especially for it to be followed by the Four of Wands, though, Four of Wands is about foundation, okay? Family, stability, joy. Foundation to mirror the justice, the pillars of the justice imbalance right here that we started with, okay? Remember I was telling you to get grounded because things are about to turn around if they haven't already. And everything is falling into alignment for this balance right here. It may be something new, that you're not expecting, but it's coming in, okay? We're gonna do your romance right quick and then we'll move on. Okay, so this is clearly speaking to mostly people who are committed, but this could apply to you as well if you are not committed, if you are single. Your romance deck says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so if you're in a connection, whatever cords you're keeping with your ex is slowing you down. It's slowing your connection down with your current partner, okay? Because this current partner you've known before. Not your ex. Maybe you didn't know your ex before, but obviously they're your ex for a reason, right? Because this current connection right here where all this passion is, you've known them before. And that's why it's so sacred. But in order for you to actually nurture this passion, nurture this connection right here and actually get anywhere with it, you have to release the cords that you have with your ex. That means, okay, cords can be money, it can be bills, it can be accounts that you still share, it can be finances, bank accounts, it can be phone plans, it can be Netflix accounts, it can be anything. It can be just unnecessary communication, right? Because what are you actually getting out of it if you have somebody new right here? All you're doing is slowing down your success because you're comfortable over here and it's what you know, but you're breadcrumbing the both of them because you're not fully invested in either one, and it's affecting your current connection, okay? So that could be part of what's not balanced over here. That could be the injustice. It could be you. You could be self-sabotaging your shit. Release your ex, okay? Because you have a deep connection here that extends beyond what this ex can ever give you. Don't fuck it up. All right? And if you are not committed, know that in order to get to this person who you have this past life connection with, you have to release your ex. They're not going to come in otherwise. If you're not committed and you're single and dating around, whatever, and you're still tied to your ex, you got to let him go. If you want the true joy to come in, okay? Ashe. Thank you for watching. Okay. All right, you guys. We are moving on to group number 2. Group number 2, if you chose the rose quartz, this is your reading, okay? We are going to do the love last. So group number 2, your cards are the Three of Wands and the Sun. Okay. This is beautiful. This is very beautiful. I love this for you guys. So especially because the rose quartz is about self-love, right? So with self-love, it looks like this person is weathered, this person is aged, you know, hence the gray hair, but they're still dressed and ready for the journey. You know, they're still moving, they're getting ready to move forward. They are looking on to what's to come, right? They've taken their stance, they've made an initiative to look ahead. And the sun right here is illuminating everything, okay? This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. For some of you, there could be an element of fertility because the sun is what gives life. You've also got the sunflowers, the purity of the white horse, and then the child on top, of course, in the white dress. You know, and then the abundance of the other flowers and the vines right here. There's a level of fertility here. So if you're trying to conceive, or there's a possibility you could conceive, maybe keep an eye on that. And that's not for everybody. Okay, that's just for a few of you guys. But if you have an inkling that you might be expecting, maybe take a test. And let me know what the results are. If you are in fact expecting, I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so let's see what else. Do we want to do? Oh, self-sabotage. Spirit says don't self-sabotage this, okay? Because you really do have something beautiful coming in. Your African goddess is Mamlambo, self-sabotage. You really do have something beautiful coming in, okay? I can see that you're tired and you're weathered, and it's been a minute for you, you know, to actually be able to really soak up the sun, right? But it's time to let it in, and don't fuck it up. Do not fuck it up. I know that it's hard. Temptation, you know, like I don't even need to read the description for this card because it's right there. Temptation is going to be all around because it's your comfort level. Don't give in, okay? Spirit, can we get some clarity on that? What is up with the self-sabotage? They have such a beautiful reading so far. Spirit, what is up with this self-sabotage? Why is that a concern for them? What do they need to know? Give me one, maybe two. Spirit says you already know. For some of you, you may have been stabbed in the back in the past. Okay. Oh, okay, that's a lot, Spirit. Shit. Okay. All right. Listen, y'all got the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is good because that means that all these swords are about to fall out. You've been through some shit, okay? You've been pinned down before. Then you had the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles fly out. First of all, why is the Page of Pentacles here? Page of Pentacles is a new offer coming in, but considering the King of Pentacles is here, as well as the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords, all of these cards flew out. I was just expecting one more, but they flew out. Y'all just watched it. Okay, so first of all, as long as you allow yourself to release the swords in your back, the things that have been pinning you down and keeping you comfortable, right, keeping you stuck, as long as you allow yourself to release this and don't self-sabotage this new offer, that's coming in, this is what you're going to get. Okay? Clarity, love, money, grounding, emotions, you know, earth, everything. Man, that's beautiful. What are we missing? Fire. I'm surprised there's no king or ace of fire. I'm not going to go any further than the spirit is saying to leave it at this, because this is what you need to know. Okay, but your money's about to get right. You know, your emotions, your love is about to get right. Things are about to be regulated. Okay, this is water is emotions, but then also ace of swords is mental clarity. Everything is coming into balance. Everything is coming into balance because this sun is feeding it. Some of you have been deceived, and that might be what pinned you down, right? Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. It could be that you were the one wearing the false mask. Maybe you were deceiving yourself on your expectations and, you know, maybe just wearing rose-colored lenses. Maybe you just didn't want to take the mask off of what you thought things needed to be, right? But you got a new love and a new chance coming in here. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For some of you, it could be a new person. Whether you're committed or single, it could be a new person coming in, however that looks for your journey. And for some of you, it could just be a new beginning after a deception in a connection, okay? Give yourself grace because deception requires forgiveness. Give the connection grace. Deception requires forgiveness, and embracing new love, whether it's a new person or just a new start to an already existing person or connection with the person, is going to take patience and grace. Okay? So there you have it, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Details for personal readings will be in the description box below. And we are moving on. After this quick shuffle, because you know, oh snap. Oh, resistance. If you are waiting on pile number 3, I'm telling you right now, there's some resistance. I'm about to start it, but there's some resistance with even the clarifying cards. So maybe that's your energy. Maybe it's somebody else in your world. Maybe that's just the world around you right now. Okay. So pile number 3, if you chose amethyst, this is your reading. I'm going to put the love aside. Pile number 3, you have, the Hierophant and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that makes sense that there was resistance because you're off your game right now. Your intuition is off, right? Your money's off. Something is off for you. For these to both be in reverse this speaks volumes. For this particular deck, I want to get the insight on this. Interesting, the Hierophant. And then the Knight of Pentacles, bear with me, guys. I just want to get a little bit of insight. See if this aligns with what Spirit is telling me. Yeah, your money's off. It could just be your work ethic is off. It could be something about the way you're showing up in the world right now, okay? Between your intuition and your work ethic, or the way that you're presenting yourself, you know, you're putting your foot forward. Something is off, all right? Something ain't right. It's affecting your money for sure, but it's also affecting your intuition and your mental clarity. So Storms, yeah. You're going through something right now. If you chose pile number 3, Spirit is saying that you're going through something. It could be internal, it could be outward. It doesn't necessarily need to be in a relationship, it could be within family, okay? Let's see. Oh, and of course the book opened right up to it. Look, I didn't even have to scroll through. Okay, goddess of Oya is the goddess of storms, Yoruba in Nigeria. Temple of Warriors, element water. Wielding her powerful sword of truth, Oya is a Yoruba goddess of storms, wind, and lightning. Storms bring shift, rapid, and uncontrollable change, and at times chaos. The winds of change are in motion. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly. At other times, change is swift. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, then you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth, and practice self-compassion. Goddess declaration is I make shift happen, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I'll get one clarifying card. I really don't want to do a whole lot. Because that's really all you need to know. You know, you got to make shift happen. These storms are here for a reason. This imbalance is here. The imbalance of the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles, okay, it's for a reason. Yeah, things are going to suck sometimes, and things are going to happen that are out of your control, and life is going to come at you in all different angles, and it's going to feel like the end of the world sometimes. It's going to feel like you're getting hit in the chest with a brick after brick after brick, and it's overwhelming, and it feels suffocating, and guess what? You got to change the narrative. You got to change the narrative. You got to decide what you're going to do with whatever's being thrown at you. But Spirit is saying you need to go within, okay? And you'll come out victorious. But you gotta really ground yourself and go within first and get a little bit meditate and ground, okay? Yeah, new beginnings, okay? Your love says heart-to-heart conversations and retreat. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. It is time to disconnect from the world. So whatever's been going on here with these storms, maybe it was fighting, maybe it was arguing, if you're committed, know that it's time to open up, get down to the nitty-gritty, okay? Get down to the real raw shit, the stuff that you've been hiding from your partner, the stuff that you've been wanting to avoid and not touch on, and expecting them to just forget about and hope that they don't notice. Know that they do. Okay, they may not know the details, but they notice. And it's time. It's time to have these conversations. It's time to get everything out on the table, because the longer you hold it, the more it's going to fester and the worse it's going to be. Because they already know. They know something's up. They just don't know what. So get it out. Maybe y'all both know, right? And if you're not connected, you probably still have a knowing with somebody, because that connection's there. You don't have to be in a relationship to be connected to somebody romantically, to be connected to a point where you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe there's some closure for somebody, and for others, there's some healing that needs to be done in order to move forward. Because you see with this retreat card, it's time to disconnect from the world. They're dressed up. They look like they just got married. Okay, they've just committed to each other. In heart-to-heart conversations, you got the angels watching over. Okay, so this is a sacred union here. And yeah, you do need to retreat with your person. If there's other energies that were interfering or just like limiting self thoughts and or limiting thoughts and what's the word the phrase I'm thinking of, self-sabotaging behaviors, it's time to get to the nitty-gritty. Okay, it's time to get to the root of that. Talk about how you feel, even if it don't make sense to each other, but just say what you need to say. Retreat Disconnect from all the influence of the world, because your loved ones, your friends, your family members, they're all going to tell you what they want to tell you based on what they want for you, based on who they think you are. But ultimately, this connection is between the two of you. This sacred union is between the two of you. And it's time to get down to that. It's time to protect it from all the influences of the world and go within. Okay? Hermit card. Go within. And you'll come out victorious. Fire is passion. Wands is fire. It's passion. The king comes out on top. But you got to get to the shit first. All right? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe. Details will be in the description box if you'd like a personal reading. And please leave a comment and let me know which pile resonated with you. And if so, what parts. If multiple of them resonated with you, let me know as well, because that's also interesting to know, because sometimes I watch multiple stacks. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend ahead, and I will see you guys next week. Ashe.